What's good, everyone? Welcome back to Sonic Core. Guys, I swear, I didn't lie. I told the truth. I told the truth from what I knew. I only spoke on the information that I was given. We're not getting Shadow this weekend. I deeply apologize. I know, biggest disappointment. Honestly, I mean, can we be surprised though? We've been waiting for this for like a year. But anyway, guys, let's get back into the update. Honestly, there's not really a lot. I'm sorry. It's probably going to be a very short video because we're not getting Shadow this week. There isn't a lot. I'm sorry. So I'm just going to show you what we got so far. So we're going to check out the shop right now. As you can see, we got the collector's edition Blue Star hoverboard on sale for around 300 Robux. We also have the Espio skin. We also have the Sonic Chow, which are back in the store for around 999 Robux. I mean, the stats for these are really good. I don't know what happened. I might have accidentally deleted my Chow, but I'm definitely going to buy these later this week. We also got the Gold Tornado, which is permanent in the shop right now. I mean, it's been there ever since SSS 1.0, so that thing's not going away. We also got fake Metal Sonic and fake Metal Knuckles added into the shop, which is awesome. I personally really like those skins. And Classic Sonic and Classic Tails have been added in as well. Bro, I mean, we've got a lot in the shop right now. Honestly, this is like the most stacked the shop has been in a while. This is the biggest that the shop has been since the Black Friday sale and the Rider sale. And I honestly think this is a good thing. I think having a lot of items in the shop is a good move on the developer's part. I mean, having a hoverboard, having multiple skins, having Chow available is always good. It's good for having retention for players as well. All right, next part of the update. As you can see over here, we have the Android Anomaly event. It's still, yes, guys, it's still in the game. As you can see, I've already done this. I did this a while ago. It's still in the game. Also, Hologram Metal Sonic is still in the game as well. Guys, I made a video about this before. You need these two skins to unlock Shadow the Hedgehog. The events are still in the game. If you don't have these skins at this point, this is like completely on you. If we get Shadow next week or the week after that, and you don't have Android Shadow or Hologram Metal Sonic, like, I don't know what to tell you. The devs have given you like 300 tries. Also, random side note, they did add the infinite magnet into the game, so I mean that's a cool little pillar that they added in. We also have Adventure Sonic available, or sorry, Grind Shoe Sonic or Soap Shoe Sonic, whichever of the three versions you want to go with. I like Adventure Sonic personally, but that's my decision. So yeah, Grind Shoe Sonic or Adventure Sonic, he's going to be permanent in the game, which is awesome. I think he's one of the best skins. I mean, come on, like, I'm copying him right now, and he's looking fire. He's looking smooth right now. Also, another part of the update, if you go to the friends section of your inventory, you can see some other things have been added. As you can see right here, we have a new lock option that has been added into the game. So a lot of people, when they're mass deleting their Chow, sometimes they'll accidentally delete a really good Chow. I haven't done that. I'm very careful with what pets I delete and don't delete. I know a lot of people have been complaining about that, and I feel really bad for anyone who's deleted a really good or exclusive Chow. So having this lock option really adds to the quality of life for the game. So now if you just have a lot of pets that you get from either time trials or vending machines, now you can just delete them and lock certain pets, and you don't have to worry about accidentally deleting them. Like, for example, like, I need to delete these, and as soon as I delete them, it automatically goes to my light Chow, which if I lock it right now I can't delete it. Thank God. So if I'm deleting these Cerulean Chow, which I get from the time trials, and then I accidentally delete, it won't let me delete it, which is awesome. Can you imagine if I accidentally deleted that? Ugh, hours and hours of work just down the drain. So yeah, honestly, a great utility that's been added to the game. That is very smart on the developer's part. That's a very smart move for them. Another thing that's coming to Sonic Speed Simulator is updated icons. So you see how this Chow model looks very clean and pristine. It looks like there aren't any rough edges or anything around that. And then this one's a lot smaller. It has a lot more rough edges. It doesn't look as clean or developed as the other ones. It has been leaked that they are going to be redoing a lot of the Chow, which I think is great. Again, quality of life, kind of cleaning up SSS a lot more. This is a new age for SSS. And also, as far as pets go, this is another small thing. They changed the name from being an evolved Chow to being a fused Chow, which makes sense because they have the fusion machine in Emerald Hill. Just shows a lot more consistency. I think that's a big thing in the game that they need, is a lot more consistency and the look of the game. So I appreciate the devs putting all this work in. It really shows what they're trying to do. All right, now moving on to the meat of this update. It's not a very meaty section of the update. This ain't a chicken breast. This is more like a chicken wing. That's kind of like what it's at. We don't have a lot. This is the new skin for the update. We have the gold style Sonic skin. It's a legendary skin, and you only have to get 40 red star rings from auto runs. So I mean, yeah, that's it, guys. That's the that's the video. That's how you lock the gold style Sonic skin. Oh, he's on top. That's kind of hilarious. We all know Adventure Sonic beats gold style Sonic every time. Like, look at these two. Look at the difference. One's drippy, one's like kind of, it's okay. But yeah, that's literally it. That's the only way to get this skin. Oh yeah, also subscribe, guys. We got people in the server wanting you to subscribe, so let's do it. But yeah, as far as this skin, yeah, that's it. It's just the gold style Sonic skin. It looks okay to me. All you have to do for this update is just go over here to auto run and click yes. And you just wait and just get 40 red star rings, and that's it. So that's it. That's it for the update. That's awesome. So my personal opinion, I personally think this update was a waste of some good potential. I think that it's my opinion that we need customizations in the game as far as gloves or shoes. There should be a mode in the game where you can customize different parts of your character, and just this reskin is like a perfect testament to like what we're looking for in that mode, like having different gloves and having different shoes. And this reskin is literally just like, it's the most reskin skin you could think of. It's just Sonic with different colored gloves and shoes. I think that they kind of wasted an opportunity to add a new mode in. I mean, I can't blame the developers. I'm sure they have a lot going on, and I personally am not a developer, so I don't know how much effort goes into making these updates and how much it goes into making these skins. I can't understand. I just know, like, as someone who is playing, as a YouTuber who is making videos off of this content, there wasn't really a lot to this. There was a lot of quality of life stuff that was added to this game, which, yeah, sure, it improves the quality of life, but a lot of that stuff's like not very noticeable. I think it would have been a smart decision to maybe add green Android Shadow or another Android Shadow color, just so we have like a little bit more to the update. I also think only being able to unlock Gold Style Sonic by doing the auto run this is just my opinion. It's kind of lazy. It's kind of lazy on my end. As I said before, I'm sure there's definitely a reason for this. I mean, we got to give the devs time. I know we all wanted Shadow the Hedgehog. Realistically, we all wanted him this week, but we weren't going to get him this week. It's such a big update. We've been waiting a whole year. We've been waiting since April, ever since Sonic Speed Simulator first came out, to get Shadow the Hedgehog, and it doesn't make sense that would kind of just throw the update in. They need a little bit more build up. So what my prediction is going to be, I'm predicting that we're going to get an E123 Omega type event or a Team Dark type event next week, and the week after that we will get Shadow after that. But we need a build up to Shadow the Hedgehog. We can't just throw a big opportunity away like that. And another thing to also consider, this is the second time that we have gotten a small update after week and then gotten a bigger update after that. There's a small chance that this could be a consistent thing. Either way, the game is still really good. They've added a lot to it already, just with adventures, quests, tasks, red rings, auto run. There's still a lot to the game, so thankfully they've added so much and they've developed so much of this game that now just the base game itself is significantly better than it was. I mean, obviously the amount of players that are playing on the daily has increased significantly from what it was before, which is a good sign. So they're going in the right direction. They just can't keep having these lackluster updates. And if they are going to have these lackluster updates, at least communicate that and not get everyone hyped up. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the update. As far as the skin, we're going to give a character skin grading. That's how we're going to do these videos from now on. We're going to do a character skin grading. We're going to do an update grading. For the character skin grading, we're going to go on a scale of 1 to 10. And for the update grading, we're going to go on a scale of F- to A+. I'm curious to see what update gets an F+ at some point. So as far as the character skin grade, I would honestly give this one like a 5 out of 10. It's not absolutely terrible, but it's not amazing either. Honestly, the saving grace for this skin is the sunglasses, if I'm being honest. That's the thing that's saving this. If they didn't have the sunglasses, honestly, I'd probably give this like a 1 or a 2. This is probably one of the worst reskins that we've gotten, in my opinion. As far as update grading, I would give this update a D. I would give it a flat D. The reason why it's not like a D- or an F- or an F is because of the quality of life being improved, like the icons, like the fuse wording, like the lock feature. It's a lot of little stuff that is very helpful. So that's the reason why it's not like a complete failure on my end. So those are my gradings. Yeah, so I give the skin a 5 out of 10, and I would give the update a D- rating. Yeah, that's just it. Kind of says a lot about what we got for this week. So, but yeah, that's it for the video. If you guys want to see my thoughts on Shadow being taken out of the update, just check out this icon on the left, I think. Oh, you're right, my left. That's how it works. I do YouTube. I know how these things work. But yeah, that's it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Welcome to Sonic World. I'll see you guys later. Peace.